Welcome to the show, and this is part 2 of our Bloodstock special. So coming up in this episode, we have interviews with Breed 77, Neonfly, Cagefly, and Static X. If you missed part 1, go back and listen. You've missed the likes of High Parasite, Compounds, Shrapnel, and Waterlines. But let's get this episode underway with Neonfly. Day 2 of Bloodstock. Yes. And we are now joined by Willie.
Hello.
From Neonfly.
Hello to you all out there in TV and internet land. I'm Willie from Neonfly. This is Simon.
This is Simon.
That's Simon.
And how are you doing?
Yeah, really good. Looking forward to today. Had a nice drive up from North London, which is home base, and trotted along and decided my first port of call was going to be to speak to a man called Simon. That's you.
I mean,
so I'm
it's
very glad to be here.
Probably the worst decision you've ever made, but
I'll be the judge of that, Simon. I'll be the judge of that.
So is that how you kind of get introduced to Bloodstock, is straight into press?
Yeah. Because, I mean, yeah, that's part and parcel because you guys have got stuff you want to do and we've got messages we want to send out to the assembled metal masses. And so, yeah, communication is what it's all about.
It's very true.
Yeah.
But are you going to be able to enjoy, is there some time carved out for you to enjoy Bloodstock and go see some bands? Is there anyone you've seen and gone, I need to be out to see these people?
I'd like to see Creeper.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd like to see them because I think that they've got a theatrical appeal of show that appeals to me. So yeah, I like their vibe off the top of my head.
And they're from Southampton, like us.
I gig down there quite a lot. I like Southampton. We'll have to talk.
Yes.
I've been there.
Ooh, whereabouts?
I can't tell you now.
Oh.
Tell you off camera.
Secrets?
Yeah.
Right, so what does Bloodstock mean to you? Because you guys have been here a couple of times now, haven't you?
Yeah, Bloodstock means to me, it's my first gig with Neonfly, was in 2010, and the New Blood stage. When I ran on stage, I was so nervous, I ran on stage. I wear spectacles like you, sometimes off stage, and I ran on stage with my spectacles on, which was an interesting approach. I don't normally wear my spectacles on stage. And the accompanying reviews were very, very kind, but they pointed out that Neonfly's new singer appears to be a noted celebrity chef, Gok Wan, which was... Thanks very much. I had a great first gig when we were here first time. I had 2 weeks to get the set together, and it went off well. And then we came back in 2014. We did the Sophie stage. We were doing our second album, Strangers in Paradise, and we had good times then. And here we are again. Jesus, 2025. Wow, how time's passed. Where have you been?
Well, it seems to be going well for you. It's still going.
Yeah, well, it's been a pandemic, I suppose, in between. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't talk about that.
No.
That didn't happen.
No.
If we don't talk about it, it didn't happen.
No, it's not.
So, what has been your favourite moment so far? Being Gok Wan? No, I mean, being a Neonfly.
My favourite moment? Well, many and varied. We've got to open for a huge amount of incredible acts. We tour really around all of Europe, the UK, Scandinavia, part of the Americas, Latin America. We've opened, like the World Trade Center in Mexico City in front of 10,000 people for Epica. That's a big moment for us. We've done quite a few shows with Alice Cooper, opening for him across Europe, and that's a big moment when you run up the ramp. Sharing your music with those audiences is.
Yeah. I mean, supporting Alice Cooper, that's got to be like a top tier moment. No, that's just like superb. Yeah,
we had some times, and we got to meet him as well, which is good, twice. I still remember, actually, I got him to sign my stage pass, and it was sticking to it got sweaty at the gig, and it was sticking to my bum. I took my stage pass off. That's what you do when you're backstage. You have a stage pass, you stick it. And I had it on my bum. It's all sweaty. I gave it to Al. He said, what do you want me to sign? I said, can you sign this? And he went, that's disgusting. I said, sorry.
At least he didn't go sign my ass.
No, could have said that. He also would have said that's disgusting.
Or maybe less so.
But he's a gentleman. He signed it.
Yeah. So,
top tier moment.
How far are you into album 4? Because you're working at the moment, aren't you?
Yes, we're writing. Songs coming, riffs, licks, ideas, lyrics, sense of maybe what the sound is going to be. We don't rush, we don't release, as you know. We've been going, relatively speaking, for a band quite a long time with a relatively narrow amount of content, which we're very, very happy with. We don't chuck an album out every 2 years because we tour too much and we don't write on the road. And also, it's a saturated market. There's a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah.
So we very much want to put out stuff that we think doesn't insult the people who are interested in what we do. So people will keep coming back and go, well, I enjoyed your music last time, and I want to hear more of it again. Because you're not just throwing. Can I swear on this show?
We could edit.
All right. Just don't want to throw a load of musical shit at the wall, basically. A musical bleep at the wall and just hope for the best. We want to put out songs that we really believe in.
Yeah.
So
I like that because there are some people that they seem to just almost put out an album a year, which I was like, can you really write your best stuff?
Well,
in that time?
if you're a more talented songwriter than I am, or perhaps you can, and I have no disrespect for people who can do that. What I'm saying is, we just take longer.
Yeah.
And we're happy with that.
That's good. So this is the sort of question I think I know the answer. Studio or stage?
I love singing in the studio. I love recording and seeing it all come together, but no, stage definitely.
Yeah.
I love the stage. I love getting up there and having a laugh and, just performing. And for me, it's like I've been doing it my entire life, not even my adult life, and since I was a teen. So it's sort of second nature, in a way.
Yeah.
But it's still the excitement of an audience, a cool audience who are into what you do. And it could be a man and his dog, or a woman and his dog. I don't, or maybe perhaps just a dog. It's just great fun.
Yeah.
It is great fun. Anyone says it isn't, it's either lying or I don't know. No, if you don't enjoy it, some people. I mean, I get stage fright. I'm quite open about that. I think stage fright's very healthy, but I love it. I love getting up there, doing it.
How quickly does that stage fright disappear once you're actually on? Like, is it like maybe the first song or even first verse? You're like, okay, I'm now settled. I'm here now.
Sort of like that. I put it this way: I think the first time we opened for Alice Cooper, I was running up the ramp. I mean, literally crying, going, "Oh God!" And then when I got out and I saw these people and it's all his backdrop and this huge stage, I thought, "Oh yeah, it's all right." You start singing, you just get on with it. I think all you can do is give it the best that you can give it, and hope people enjoy it too. And not take it too seriously.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
Right. So, I'm asking some people, what is one of your, just in general, one of your favourite riffs of all time?
It's a really good question. I'm going to say favourite riff or riffs of all time. I'm going to say, what am I going to say? I'm going to say Rush. I'm going to say something off Permanent Waves. No, I'm going to say something off Subdivisions, which is, I think, 1982, 83. And it's called The Analog Kid. If you haven't heard The Analog Kid, you need to hear The Analog Kid.
Okay.
Because it is mental. It's such an amazing riff.
I've never really taken a deep dive into Rush, so I have to check that one out.
I'm terminating this interview because you need to go and listen to Rush right now. No, it's great. It's just when they started discovering synthesizers.
Yeah.
Some people say that was their downfall. It wasn't. It was the upfall. But that is a fantastic album. But that song, The Analog Kid, wow. Listen to that and tell me, they weren't riffmeisters.
Nice.
They weren't.
And then another one is a god tier album, like a perfect album from start to finish.
It's a really, really good question.
An album you cannot skip a song on.
Jesus. Why don't you warn me about this, dude? Seriously. There's so many of them. God, that is so hard. I'm a huge Peter Gabriel fan.
Okay.
I love Peter Gabriel. I'm going to say the first 4 Peter Gabriel albums. I love all of them. I'm going to say that.
Instead of 1, go for 4. I like that.
Yeah.
That's style.
Can we have all? Yeah, they don't have any names, those albums, so it's like Peter 1, 2, 3, and 4. I know the 4th one is So, isn't it, or is it the 5th one? I can't remember. First 5 Peter Gabriel albums. Listen to them end to end.
All right.
Those
okay,
ones.
and then the last one is an underrated band, someone that does not get the love that they deserve.
100%. That's easy. Neonfly. We've been going for a while, and no, I'm joking. A band that's
I would have accepted that as an answer.
No. I'm not that arrogant, honestly. I'm not even arrogant. I don't know why I said it. None that I can name, but any band that goes out and does what we do, or all of these other hard-working bands do, and goes out there and is scratching away at the coalface of rock and roll, I tip my hat to them. If you're getting a tour bus or a splitter van, you're doing a 7-hour, 9-hour drive from Guadalajara to Monterrey, as I've done, or 7 flights in 3 days, as I've done, or I have big respect and love for that, because I think that's the lifestyle that I enjoy, and I've had great fun and great reward from. And anyone who's doing that, I think, who maybe isn't at the level of Iron Maiden or Judas Priest or whoever is the flavour of the day at the moment, I think, hats off to the rockers.
Fair enough. I like that. I respect that. Have a lot of fun today.
Thank you.
A lot of fun on the show, and hopefully you get to see Creeper and enjoy them,
I
because they are
hope
amazing
so.
as well.
So nice to meet you, Simon. Where are you from again? Remind me of your...
Voice FM.
Voice FM. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Simon, Southampton's Voice FM. I've listened to it, and it's absolutely brilliant. And so's he. And by the way, he smells great. Smell doesn't work on radio. Maybe we need Smellathon. Smellathon? Smell-o-vision.
It's fine. We're in a hotel, so I've had a shower. It's all good.
He really does smell great. Thanks very much.
This is an absolute honour to welcome to the show a man from a band who I've been listening to for I can't remember how many years.
Yeah, me neither.
It's Tony from Static X.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you, man?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
We're here at Bloodstock. Yeah, you are like my white whale of live bands. Every time you've ever come to the UK, somehow there's been a reason why I've missed you. So today's
the day.
Like 20 years is the day.
All right, no pressure.
All the pressure. Machine was one of my growing up albums.
Oh, wow, nice. Right on.
Yeah, so you're out doing the festival circuit at the moment. How's that all been going for you?
It's been amazing. It's been so good, yeah.
You were
having a blast.
Just in Varken?
Yeah, we're in Vakken last week. Still got some mud to remember.
So it's all going well. You've got Bloodstock Day. What's after Bloodstock?
After Bloodstock, I think we're in Belgium tomorrow. I think it's Alcatraz.
You just get in a bus and go.
Yeah, basically, just wake me up when we get there. You know? Yeah.
I'm just going around.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, so Machine was one of those albums I grew up with. It came out like Static X have never been new metal, but you kind of exploded on the same sort of time as new metal did in the early 2000s, and you kind of lumped in with that. But like that for me, that moment in metal just seemed like a crazy time to live through.
It was a cool scene to be part of. I mean, you know, we all got lumped into that quote unquote new metal label, but I think everybody put their own little spin on it. You know, you got bands like Cold Chamber and System of a Down and us, and you know, everybody had their little spin on it.
Yeah.
And, it was a cool scene to be part of, for sure.
Yeah, and I think at that time, like, you know, Linkin Park brought a lot of people because they just exploded everywhere. And it just kind of, in the mainstream, you suddenly had metal bands in the charts and things. It was a really cool time. That was when I was growing up. I think that's why metal, I love it so much, because it was everywhere at that point. And I don't think it's starting to come back that way again now. I'm still seeing more and more bands breaking through into like the mainstream, into the chart, and onto the, you know, the mainstream radio and all that sort of thing. It's quite a cool thing to still be a part of. And you've been doing this for now, like, a long time.
Yeah, 25, 26 years, something like that. I don't know. I lost count years ago. I don't know.
But still enjoying it, though.
Yeah, I'm having a blast, man. I still love this job. So
I mean, it's one of the coolest jobs in the world.
Yeah.
But like, for you, in your whole time in Static X, like, what has been like just a couple of like the really big highlights that you instantly go back to go, that was like absolutely just, how did that happen?
Yeah, our first Ozfest, we got our first tour bus on that tour. We're like, yeah, we're finally a real band. Being on tour with Pantera, Slayer, and Morbid Angel, that was epic. Getting to play Long Beach Arena, went to see my first big concert there. We saw Iron Maiden there. So yeah, those two events right now pop into my head.
Is there any sort of like bucket list things with Static X that you've not achieved yet?
One, never got to meet or share the stage with Metallica.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've done a few festivals where they were on the bill, but that's about as close as we got. And the only reason I know Robert is because he was playing for Ozzy when we did our second Ozfest. So, and we were like the only two Mexican dudes on the tour. So he's like, hey, orale, you know.
Well, he can get you on there, can't he?
Huh?
He can get you on the tour on the road with Metallica.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of pull he has with those guys. But Robert, if you're listening tonight,
give him a call.
All right.
And also, like, obviously one of the big things of Static X obviously was Wayne. His whole personality was Static X. So, like, What's one of your favourite memories of Wayne?
Oh. On that first Ozfest, they would have us do signings, depending on what time we went on stage, because they would have you rotating on the second stage. So it was either before or after. And I think this one time it was after we were done, and we were both had started drinking, and I may have smoked something. And we're sitting there signing shit, and, band picture.
Yeah.
And we're both going back and forth, writing speech bubbles over our pictures, saying just like stupid, ridiculous shit, laughing our asses off, and like people scratching their heads. They're like, "What the fuck is wrong with these guys?" But yeah, we were having a blast.
I love that. He does seem like he was a huge character.
Yeah. He was cool, chill dude, like soft-spoken guy. Had a really dark, twisted sense of humor. But yeah, we had some fun back then.
Yeah. And I'm going to apologise now because I'm pretty sure you've been asked this question by everyone, and you will be asked by everyone. When's the documentary release date?
Yeah.
I apologise.
Well, I'm not gonna give you a release date because I don't have one. But once we get done with touring here in Europe, we got one more tour in the U.S. with Mudvayne, and then we'll finish out the year working on the documentary. So.
Right, you have no UK tour dates, and Mudvayne have no UK tour dates since they've reformed. So can you convince them, you two, to bring that tour over here? Because
I'd love to do that. Yeah. I'll put in a word.
That would be amazing. Because when Mudvayne got back together, I was like, well, come to UK, and then it's not happened yet.
Yeah.
So
well,
sure
they'll get around to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So obviously we've got a few more dates left in the tour. Then obviously working on the documentary. Is that kind of Static X's year planned out?
Yeah, that's for the rest of the year. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And moving forward, is there ever with Static X, is the plan always just to kind of keep it as it is now, or is there any notion of doing anything new, or is it just kind of keeping it as it is and as it was sort of thing?
As far as new music goes, we've been talking about it. It's a possibility. I mean, we all still love jamming together, and we all still like each other. So, I mean, it's certainly something that we can look into. But I think we really want to get the documentary done. We want to get it done right.
Yeah.
And then we'll cross that bridge.
So it's not off the table, but it's not at the forefront. It's kind of a possibility.
Yeah.
Which I like. Like I said, this is an absolute honour. Like, genuinely, Machine is in like my top albums of all time. Absolutely love it.
Awesome.
And thank you so much. And finally get to see you tonight. I'm so excited. And thank you so much again, Tony. Cheers. Thank you. Right. We are now joined by Will from Cagefly. How you doing?
Yeah, really good. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I just want to just point out straight away, top tier shirt.
Oh, thank you very much. Looking forward to it later. We played with Fear Factory in Poland a couple of years ago, Mystic Fest, and it was just like all of us have been really influenced by Fear Factory over the years, like different like James is 10 years older than me, and it's just different albums from Fear Factory over the years that have been so pivotal to us. Like for me, Digimortal, Archetype, like that era, obviously Demanufacture. Yeah, love Fear Factory, so yeah, glad to see him later.
Oh yes. I can't remember the last time I've seen them. I think it was probably 15 or something years ago. It's a long time ago since I've seen them.
20 years ago, so 2006 was the first time I ever saw him. And I was 16 and I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is amazing. Great band, unbelievable musicianship, and real fucking boundary pushers as well, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Great band.
Right, let's get back to Cagefly.
Anyway, Cagefly, yeah, so.
Why we're here, what you're here is Fear Factory. But I want to say, I love the fact your name, Cagefly, sums up the band. It's so hard to name a band, but I love it when you go, before even listening, you're like, Cagefly, they're hardcore, they're heavy. Like Slayer. You ain't getting a pop act with Slayer, are you? And with Cagefly, if you suddenly came out big pop melodies, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But no.
Wait, the experience that made me laugh was we toured with Necrogoblicon a couple of years ago, and we played the Joiners in Southampton, and this bloke came up to me and he was like, I'd never heard of you, and I was half expecting an actual cage fight. He goes, I thought that was the warm-up tonight, and I was like, no. But the name comes from we played the record to a friend, and he was like, "It sounds like a cage fight," and he was like, "Oh, hold on, that's quite a cool band name." And yeah, that's it. The name comes from the music. It's fucking visceral, violent, and aggressive, and yeah, and that's kind of that's our staple, and that's what we're sticking to, really. So yeah.
I love the mention to the joiners. Producer's wearing a nice Joiners t-shirt.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. Got a great venue, to be fair, good people. Still got my Reanimator shirt. If you're watching this, Joiners, post it to me, you bastards.
What, Ricky still got it? I'll have a word.
Yes, Ricky as well. Yeah, I couldn't find him. Like, Ricky, I couldn't find you at the end of the night. I need that Reanimator shirt back. It's very important to me. It's in your basement, along with various other things that have been left.
That basement is full of forgotten dreams.
There is some very expensive equipment that people have left in that venue. But join us. The stuff that Ricky has done there in particular has been unbelievable. I mean, talk about hard-working people who create a scene and a community. Like, we talk about Bloodstock and the community they create, but the joiners and what Ricky's done there, absolutely phenomenal. And we love playing there. And yeah, we're so grateful that they keep having us back.
So, one thing that I love about you guys is the fact that Rachel was kind of like discovered an Arse Joint via Instagram. So like an actual positive message from social media.
Yeah. So James, as far as I'm aware, James basically put the demos out that he'd done, and needed a vocal to go over it, and Rachel's vocal came in, and he was like, "What the fuck's this?" And that was it. It was like, "Who is this girl? What is this vocal?" And the stuff that she's done has been absolutely phenomenal, and she's prolific on Instagram as well, and she is a purveyor of positivity, catharsis, perseverance, and that kind of resilience as well. And I think she puts out extremely positive messages on Instagram, and long may it continue, because social media has some fucking pits, doesn't it?
Yes it does. So I'm assuming we've already kind of started with one of your inspirations, but besides Fear Factory, who else kind of inspires Cage Fight and keeps you going?
So Slayer straight away, like no questions. No thought process required.
Undoubtedly one of the finest to ever do it.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the thing that I love about Cage Fight is that, when we have like a 15-hour van journey coming back from Germany or whatever, I bring my old Roadrunner DVDs with me, and and I put them on, and we watch the videos, and we all have these really weirdly vivid memories of the different videos that come up, Slipknot's My Plague, and it's the Resident Evil soundtrack, and it's the video from that, and there's all different videos from that era, and I was sat there, this is really nice, because this is the first time since I was at school that I'm surrounded by people who know all these videos, and they know all these songs, and
appreciate them.
Yeah, exactly, and I think, what I love at the moment is all these bands who are coming out now who are really obviously influenced by End of Heartache, by A Snowcap Romance, by Iowa, by all of those albums that were huge, 2003, 4, 5. They're the albums that shaped us, and you can really hear it in the music that's coming out now, and hopefully the kids who are coming through now who are teenagers, they hear the music that's coming through now and they see that influence, and that's great, I think. But Fear Factory, Slayer, huge for us.
Snowcap Romance, 36 Crazyfish do not get spoken about enough. They were one of my favourite bands as a kid. I'm going to kill this by not knowing the name of the album, but the record that had Felt for a Phone Line on it. It was, I think it was the third record they put out. Black cover with the fire on the front of it. That record, I absolutely adored it, start to finish. Great records, and I love that band. Love them. Yeah. Because you mentioned Roadrunner, I'm kind of skipping over my own question now. But the Roadrunner United, do you remember that? That whole thing was amazing.
My friend, I had the DVD on in the car, in the van on the way back from Germany 2 weeks ago. I said to Nick, so Nick, our drummer. I mean, like Nick, I love him to absolute pieces, and one of the things that I think brings us close together is that we both come from slightly different musical backgrounds. So he was like, "Oh, have you ever listened to Emperor?" And I was like, "What is this?" And he really showed me a lot of those bands and loads of Scandinavian death metal, black metal, which is a huge influence on some of the stuff we've been writing, really, to be honest. Like some of that Scandinavian stuff, the old school, 90s stuff, Dismember, bands like that. But
I said to him, he's a huge Suffocation fan, and I was like, you like Mike Smith? And he's like, yeah. I was like, watch this DVD. We put it on, and then you've got Jason Sukoff, and he's like, fucking Mike Smith. Nobody blasted, and then he came along, and now everyone fucking doing it. You got fucking pop bands doing it, and I saw that in the DVD. I was like, mate, you need to watch this. And I love it. We played Eating Me Alive. We played that earlier, and you see all the guys in the crowd doing this, and that as soon as they do that, I got a big grin on my face because I'm like, that's it, man. That's the fucking signal. And that's what we live for, man. Napalm Death as well. Shout out Napalm Death. Great fucking band. Just to fucking play aggressive music. Stop pussyfooting around, play aggressive music, that's it.
That is a perfect note to end on. Don't mess around, play heavy music.
Yeah, just
paraphrasing from radio.
Lean into it.
Thank you so much. Really love chatting to you. And hopefully we'll get your t-shirt from the Joiners. We'll make it our mission.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get us back to the Joiners as well.
Yes.
Love that venue. I'd love to play there again. It's great.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Take care.
We're still at Bloodstock 2025 and now joined by Breed 77.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good. Still alive.
This feels like a real blast from the past for me because I was trying to think. I think you were possibly my third or fourth ever gig.
That is something positive.
Like, I want to say about 2006, 2007 at the Wedge Rooms in Portsmouth.
Oh, probably, yeah. That's a good one, a good venue. Yeah, we last year we started after 10 years of hiatus. We came back last year. We managed to do a couple of UK tours, played Uprising, and started recording our album, which is nearly finished, and now lead us to 2025.
What brought you guys back together? Obviously, you were on hiatus, so what kind of made you all went, do you know what? It's time Breed 77 got back on the road.
Time caught up with us, and we hadn't been playing together for a long time. And then, it was him who mentioned, shall we do a new album? It's now or never. And he all clicked that it was fuck yeah. Because we are not that young anymore, and it was just like, let's get back where where we belong, at least for as long as we can. So that's pretty much the basic of it. Yeah,
we enjoyed it and we missed it. We stayed friends because we are friends even before the band, and we just decided guys, let's just do it again.
So you kind of went on hiatus. Was that just because at that moment it kind of felt like it was maybe done, like just time to break, and then?
Yeah, it was many factors, some members of the band went back to live in Gibraltar. Life gets in the middle. We have families, you get older, other priorities come in your life. And
we have been doing it by then for a long time. We're a bit tired too, because this gets you tired. You cannot attend any other thing but the band, and sometimes you just need to focus on certain things.
Yeah, so I was saying, because I swear in the early 2000s, I swear you played every festival going in the UK, every venue. I swear every venue.
We burned the country,
yeah, we were playing all the time, and that, after a while, things just developed like it happened, and things happen. But the good thing is that we decided to do it once more.
Yeah. So you said there's a new album that you've almost done then?
The new album is done, recorded. We're just looking for a home. We're not signed, so we're looking for somebody to put it out in England and then UK, the world, whatever, and then just get on with it and start touring.
So, if it's already done, then what can we expect from a new Breed 77 album then?
Well, it's us, but with 10 years later, we've got more influences of life, that comes in, and we're better musicians. We are composed much better. I'm loving every minute of the album we recorded. So it's that's the only condition that we put ourselves to come back. That our music would be relevant and that we would love to do the music. We're not just going to go out and just do old hits and stuff, classics, So we were very happy with what we recorded, and that's the catalyst for us. Keep on going.
So who kind of inspired this album then? Is there any newer bands you've discovered, over the last 10 so years that you kind of gone, we're taking a bit of that to this new album?
Well,
not really. I don't. What do
No,
you
yeah,
think? How-
but like I was gonna say, like none of us is just like trying to imitate anybody or anything
The thing
like
in
that.
this band is that we are never chasing up on anyone, so we've always been authentic. I don't think that you play a Breed album and you can directly compare it to any other.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, genre-wise, we were moving along the times, but we always sounded differently, and this is no exception. It's not totally, but it's different from every album that we've done. And like I said, next album is not gonna be an exception to that rule. So.
See, I like that. I like it when a band's like, no, we kind of do it for us, and if you like it, that's great. If
That's
you don't,
where
you
we
don't.
are. That's where we are.
That's the
How am I
main
gonna, avoid that?
Because it's more authentic then, because you're not trying to please people. I think for me that comes across more authentic anyway.
Yeah, I believe you gotta believe in and feel what you're doing for most, and that's us. And then if people like it, awesome. If not, well, tough luck.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna continue doing
There's
it.
people for everything and for everyone in this world, so
Yeah.
why not?
Also, obviously, after a long break, how is it stepping back out on stage? Is it like a completely new energy because you're just like had not done this for 10 years and like you can just go again?
Well, some of us we had our other bands and projects,
Yeah.
so it's not that we were off not playing.
Yeah.
But it was very bizarre. The first time we got together was to do Uprising last year.
Yeah.
And that was the first gig we've done in donkey's years. And it was like, if we never had been away, we just, when you haven't seen a friend for 10 years, and then you meet.
2-3 rehearsals and that's it?
Yeah, and then you meet, and it was like, the time never passed. It's like, business as usual. It was like that.
I love that. And it's just when you've not seen someone very actually when you come together, it's like it was like there was no time in between.
No, that's it. For us, it was hey guys,
on our heads. But that's just about it.
So this is quite exciting times. So obviously we got Bloodstock today. So there is an album that we need to get out somewhere.
The festival's already booked for next
It's a
year.
home,
so you
home
know.
for the album.
Yeah, so they are gonna be announced next week. So there's already some action being confirmed next week in this country as we speak for next summer, and then there'll be more stuff abroad, and we are hoping for a very busy 2026. That's gonna be our year along with the album.
Yeah, immediately we have the album out, we'll start touring.
Yeah, so
We
that's
go
our way.
around everywhere.
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Like I said, it's a
No
proper
worries.
blast from the past. Looking forward to seeing you guys again this evening.
Thank you.
Yeah, and amazing luck with the new album. Let's get it out in the UK.
Yeah, really.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.